All right, this week I have grand homes on 70 and 80 foot wide lots starting at $579. And you can build a grand legacy here for under $1 million. This place is crazy. Stick around. Hey, I'm Scott Baxter, your local Dallas realtor with Relocating to Dallas. Thank you once again for watching my channel where I find you the best deals around DFW. Right now I'm in Lavon, Texas. We visited this neighborhood before, and if you haven't seen that video yet, watch that video right afterwards. I'll put it in the little watch next category. But this is a little strip of grand homes that you don't see very often. This is gonna be 70 and 80 foot wide lots, anywhere from 120 to 160 deep. There's even one over here that's almost an acre. And the prices here are starting in the sixes. I mean, for the most of the 2-story homes that you see. So these aren't the really small grand homes. So if you're finding that you want to build a grand home and you want the best affordability, and this is going to be on the northeast side. It's right next to Lake Lavon, which is right above Rockwall, Texas, and that's Lake Ray Hubbard down there. So we have 2 lakes, Lake Ray Hubbard, Lake Lavon, and we're right up here in Lavon, Texas. And it's a growing city. You can get anywhere around Dallas from here, and it's really good prices. It's gonna have a $9.5 million pool, and we're gonna have 4,500 house in this neighborhood, on-site elementary schools, on-site grocery store coming, on-site middle school. It's just gonna go off and crazy, but this is one strip here. One strip, they have 90 lots, and right now they have 22 lots that are 0 lot premium. And most of these, I would say 75% of these lots, you have no neighbors besides the person next to you. Also, if you want to take a grand home and you want to customize it and move walls, which they do, a lot of times we get stuck on just moving a grand home forward or back if we want to do something. This is going to give you the room to move it out as well. If you want that 4th car garage, 3rd car garage, 4th car garage, we're gonna have the room to do it in this neighborhood. So we can move walls out. They've done that for plenty of people. They are a semi-custom builder. It just costs a little bit more money. But I asked if you could build the Grand Legacy here. The Grand Legacy is in Heath, Texas, and holy moly, you could put the Grand Legacy, they have 1 lot over here, and you'd have to get here sooner than later. These guys are picking up on this because everybody's picking up on this, and I'm sure everybody's gonna pick up on this after seeing this video. There's a 0.8 of an acre lot. You can build a Grand Legacy here for under $1 million all in. If you're in Heath, Texas, you know, I got people building it down there, and you know, they're at 1.4, easy. So you can have the same darn house up here for under $1 million, almost on an acre. So, you know, depending on where you wanna live, and what lifestyle, but this is gonna have massive amenities in this neighborhood. I've done this neighborhood before, and I do suggest this little strip right here. I do suggest this area. Great area. It's up and coming, a lot of things going on. And when I say up and coming, I don't mean that it's bad in any way. In other cities, that means it's a bad area and it's up and coming, right? In this, it was just a small town and it's growing. So that's what I mean by up and coming on that. All right, this is the TC elevation, and this is called the Grand Riverside. This is a huge house. This house starts at only $630,000 on a 70-foot wide lot. This house, $630,000 on a 70-foot wide lot right here, where it's gonna be greenbelt and no neighbors. I mean, I don't know if I can put it any more clear than that. You might not know the Dallas-Fort Worth area real estate market like I do, but this is hands down the best deal on a grand home that you can get. Hands down. You just gotta visit Lavon and see if you like Lavon. This house starting at $630,000. Can you believe that you might have something like this? Add about 10% on, you get a 0 lot premium on this, 10-15% for design. We're gonna have some different specials every month with them. The specials are going away though. They are slowly going away as they get busier and people find out about this. You guys are the first ones to know. 945-244-0342. hello@dallasrelocationteam.com. I'm Scott Baxter with Relocating to Dallas. I will take care of you as your buyer's representative. They pay my commissions. I'm free to you, and I'll give you all the info on one of the best deals in DFW right now. Let's go take a look at this house because I know you're dying to go in. Let's go. Okay guys, here we are. We're checking out the Grand Riverside in Lavon, Texas for Grand Homes. Let me tell you, you cannot get this big a property with Grand Homes besides Parker, Texas and Heath Golf and Yacht Club. And those are way more expensive than this. All right, here we go, straight in. You can look and see those beams up there. Beautiful lights. And that staircase. I'm gonna go to the right here. We have a little office for you. And this is a third car garage turned into another room. You could have a third car garage, or you could turn this into, office. You could turn it into a gym. I always suggest that. And to be honest, right out that window, the lots are so wide on this, I bet you could put another garage on the outside of this and still have, you'd lose this window right here, but you'd still have this window and you'd have another garage on there. And you could do a third car garage and you can make it tandem if you wanted. So that would be 4-car garage, because the other two are gonna be over here, which are the sales agent's office right now. So you could still have these 2 rooms and a 4-car garage on this. So just letting you know, the Grand Riverside. Here's the bathroom, beautifully decorated. We're going into the first room here and has its own closet. And this has its own right to the bathroom there. Now this is a $3 billion development, guys. This is $20 million in community amenities, and there's a lot of amenities to see. We have, 98 lots. 72 of the 98 have no neighbors behind you. This is your laundry room. You take all these shelvings out. There's room for laundry, and they could put a sink in there if you want. That is a back entrance into the primary bedroom. Okay, let's go right into the living room. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Grand Riverside is a very good, spacious plan. It uses every bit of space. And this is another interesting how they put the wood slats on the side and then all of this tile work all the way up and the electric fireplace. All right, here is this side, our kitchen with the waterfall island. Dark cabinets. I'm really liking the dark cabinets and the light and all of the, all of the little accents here on the island. And in Forney, they have wood on all of this. They have wood accents. But, I was just with somebody that's building one of these and they're like, no, we'll just paint it. And I think this is a really good example of just painting the Grand Riverside instead of putting the wood on there. And it works. It actually works really well. That dark gray works great. So that's for you clients, you know who you are, and for everybody else as well. And we have something I haven't showed you yet is a complete bar area over this way. Now, what you can do, some people want to put a half bath right here. So you don't have to go into that bathroom down there. You're welcome to put a half bath right here. And that kind of walls this in a little bit more. Still gives you a little bit of counter space on the side here. Just some things that you can do. Obviously, everything you do will cost a little bit more money. So just be mindful of that. Here is the food closet. And 6-burner gas stove, holy moly. And we have all stainless steel appliances. This is nicely set up. Love the beams. That is an upgrade, by the way. Beams are an upgrade. So there's a lot of things that are upgrade. This outside, I'm just gonna have to show you outside here because this is huge. Check this out. But if you look up, I mean, hello, Mary. Giant area here. And here's your backyard on this particular one. You know, there are deeper backyards for certain, but there ain't nobody behind you, and there's not gonna be anybody behind you, so that is a nice place to be in. And I could probably go out here. Oh, we're getting a little wet on my feet. I don't want to dirty the house up, but I want to show you on the back what it looks like. Fabulous, huh? Right as we come in from outside, we got the dining table, lots of windows on this side as well. All right, are you guys ready to go into the primary bedroom? I just want to say there's shelving area over here that you can put. Obviously, this is an upgrade as well, but they give you some good ideas of what you can do. Look at that. Vaulted ceilings. Really digging the look in here. I'm usually all about the brown on the beams, but this is really working with white here. This is giving me some tropical vibes here, tropical Texas vibes, and that's some real luxury vibes going on there. Has kind of a farmhouse look, but a luxury, just the perfect amount of everything. All right, here is your freestanding tub and your glassed-in shower. Now this is an option to take it all the way up. I'm gonna give you all the options that I can think of that they charge more for, okay? Just so you know, I'm really straightforward and honest with the pricing. And we just went through this with my clients, and it can either go part way up or all the way up. But to be honest, from an engineering standpoint on just, I don't know, you want this to be able to air out, right? Wouldn't it be harder to clean if it wasn't able to air out as much? So I wouldn't suggest taking that all the way to the top personally, but just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. And I love the mirrors with the extra lights on the mirror, and that they've really done it up on this one. And here's the husband's sink, just enough to wash his face. Wife gets more room over there. There's the bathroom. Here is closet 1. And then here is closet 2. And then this does have that secret exit coming out here. And one room I did skip, which is right next to the kitchen, is this other room right here. I mean, this is beautiful, isn't it? This is a nice hangout room right down here, and it's just off of here. Off of the kitchen and the living room. And here is your front door, double doors for the place to put your plants. Really well done. I mean, if you're thinking about building a grand home elsewhere and you've already priced it out, and you're like, hey, I can get more of a lot up here, I can get more of everything up here, and I can deck my house even more up in Lavon. This is the argument for this area. And woodwork up there, the beams. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't change a thing on this one. That's really well done. The color of the floors, really digging me with those natural colors. Here's a bathroom upstairs. This is right off of this bedroom 1 upstairs. And it has an entrance to that bath. And it has its own walk-in closet. The windows here are dual pane, they're filled with gas, and the way they wrap these grand homes is like a Yeti cooler. And for a house like this, might be $100 a month during the summer for 100, 125 maybe for all of your AC cooling bills, which on the older houses that can get up to $600 a month. So this is really wrapped well, guys, all the way from the roof down to the walls, everything. This is the children's retreat, as they call it. Now, if you just wanted a Grand Riverside and maybe your kids are out, you could turn this into one heck of a movie room. I'm telling you, it already is right now. All you'd need is a little bit more shade here, and they even have a little door out here. You can stand out there and check it out. And here's some of the lots right over there. And if I can look down here, I can show you even more lots. I mean, look at all these lots. All down there. Those are all lots, and they all don't have neighbors, except there's nothing across from you, and there's only neighbors side to side for you. There's not even neighbors in back of you. So special area, guys. Once everybody gets a hold of this area, they're gonna raise the prices. So the time is now. I already know that it's gonna go up $10,000 between July. This is the 3rd week of July. One more week into August, and they're going up another $10,000. All right, here's bedroom 2 upstairs. Here's a 5-bedroom house altogether. There we go. Got the music jamming up here. Hopefully you don't have 2 radio stations going at the same time. This is obviously a little girl's room. Love it. And it looks like these 2 are going to share this bathroom. And that is the 2 bedrooms on that side. Guys, this is a fabulous plan, the Grand Riverside. They obviously are selling a lot of these because they just built the same model on the same side of town. And holy moly, can you imagine starting at $630,000, this house, guys? I mean, granted, for that, you wouldn't get this room, but I can go through the prices and stuff with you real quick if you want. All right, thanks for joining me this week. Remember, I'm going to be doing videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays from now on, so give you more choices every single week on neighborhoods and homes to buy here in Dallas. And please use me as your buyer's representative, 945-244-0342 or hello@dallasrelocationteam.com. And we'll get you hooked up into the right neighborhood, a perfect fit for you. We do a deep dive before you even come down here when you sign up with me as your buyer's representative. And we do a deep dive in email and text threads and phone calls, and we narrow it down. By the time you're here, we have a good plan. You check out the area, you check out your top 3 neighborhoods, and usually within 2 days, you're good to go. And it's a really good process. And if you trust my process, I promise you will get less stress and more happiness on your move to Dallas. And that's what I try to do with everybody. So with that being said, if you want to check out some more of my videos, we'll see you next week, and you can check them out right here.